Alright, what's happening, everybody? If you watched the last video, you know we got the front end under the race car here. Got the springs, the spindles, the struts, camber plates. Anyways, now we're gonna work on brakes. Okay, we got everything, like I said, ready to put the brakes on. Jameson, he's out duck hunting this morning, so I'm just kind of cleaning up a little bit, gonna sweep up, start getting everything ready. I got the bearings laid out. We've got our 5-lug conversion kit from LMR. Right there. Give LMR a shout out. But anyway, I'll list they might not like this, but at the end of the video here, I'll try to put a list of the part numbers. Like right there is your outer bearings. Right there is your inner bearings, the grease caps, the nut, spindle lock nut kit, the rotors. Like I said, that's the 5-lug rotors. Now remember, this is the kit to change the 4-lug spindles over to 5-lug. And like I said, we had to put the later model GT spindles on here because the 4-cylinder spindles for myself, I believe 86 back, will not work. Something's different about them. And like I said, we got these off a 90 model. Well, I believe it was a LX, not a GT, but it was a 5.0 car anyway. Anyway, it was a 90 model. And you got to have, I want to say it's 86 up GT spindles. I'm not 100% correct on that. That's just everything I've read. But anyway, like I said, we got this kit from LMR instead of just trying to, all right there's the seal. Instead of trying to find everything and go get each bearing at a time, it was just a lot easier with the kit because, like I said, it comes with inner bearings, outer bearings, seal, spindle nuts, the grease caps, and the rotors. Now we got our brake hoses and our calipers and our brake pads from. Now our calipers, our brake hoses, we got the 2 front and the rear. Got brake pads. That's the rotors. Anyway, all that come from Rock Auto. We got the calipers, the pads, and the brake hoses from Rock Auto. So we're gonna get under here. Gonna have to get some grease to pack these bearings. We're gonna get the bearings packed. That way we can get the rotors, the calipers, hoses, everything mounted on here, ready to put the front wheels on, because Jameson's ready to set the motor in. And we still like the rear end now. We got to get the bearings pressed on, then we'll start assembling the rear end. But like I said, this video right here, we're going to concentrate on the front brakes, changing it over to 5. All right, we got our bearings all laid out. Got our grease here. We're going to pack our bearings. We won't need these races that come with it because they're already in the rotors, already in there, ready to go. So we'll just, I don't know what to do with them. If you save them, you never use them for anything, because if you buy new ones, more than likely it comes with races. So we'll probably just throw them away. If you keep them, they just stay in the way. You're not, why are you not throw these away? But anyway, we're gonna start packing these bearings, get them ready, and start getting this front end on this thing. See if we can't get the brakes on it today. in, shook everything around. I like to pull some grease up in there after I put my burn in. Pack it all up around in there. Just make sure you clean up off your rotor. Make sure you got plenty of grease in there. Use some brake cleaner and clean all that up before we put it on. Grease is sticky. Like I said, make sure you get the high temp grease too when you get grease, bearing grease. I like to tighten them things down to seat that rotor. You know, make sure it's seated good. Then I'll kind of bag it off. Bag it off till I get a little motion in it. Then I snug it up till that motion comes out. Get the motion out of it, then just be good enough. I do that a couple times, spinning it. White new grease is sticky. Like I said, get that motion out of it. And just a little snug past that, you're good. There it is. One size 5 lugs. Now we're gonna put our caliper and our pads and all that on. We still got to get that, I don't know if you can see it right there or not, but the old rubber brake line out from the metal line. Plus we want to blow through that line anyway because this thing's set a long time without brakes. So we'll get our caliper on, our pads, caliper, and metal line. And then this side will be done. Yeah. Dummy me trying to put it on upside down. And then wonder like, why won't it fit? All right, there it is. Like I said, what I like about this, we got it from Rock Auto. It was the caliper, the bolts, the new bushings. It come with the, well, you can't hardly see it up under there, right in there. The bolt and the washers for the new hose. So, new pads from Rock Auto. And then we got the new rotors, the 5 lug setup from LMR. So we got brakes on this thing. Check it out. Now we'll go, like I said, we'll put the hose on, and then we'll start working on the left side. We're on the left side. Start working on the right side.